ready to make homemade banana bread. I have bananas that severely need to get used or frozen. So, and we don't waste around here. We utilize, however we can. If it's freezing them, that's fine. But I will show you how I am making this. This is actually my mom's recipe that she gave me many years ago. So, and she's been gone, passed on about 20 years now. So I will show you how I do this. So as you can tell, these bananas are well due, but they'll make really good banana bread. I've already got my 3 half cups of butter in here. This is the recipe I use. As you can tell, it's well used. I will type it below for you too. I have a kiddo back here doing schoolwork, so if you see that, that's what it is, but I will show you this process. So I got my bananas in. As you can see, they're totally fine. They're just super sweet and super soft, which is the way we like them for banana bread. I am tripling this batch, so that's why I have so much bananas and stuff in here. So I've added, let's see, it ended up being 1.5 cups of butter, 3 cups of sugar, 6 eggs, 9 bananas, 6 cups of flour, and 3 teaspoons of baking soda for tripling the recipe. So I got all my eggshells there because I do have a compost bin that I put those in, but now I'm going to mix this up. So I've got a helper sitting on the counter here mixing this for me. They love to help mix anytime I'm making something, so I always try to include them. So we have it all mixed up. I'm going to pull out my bread pans. Typically this would do probably about 5 or 6 bread pans, depending on the size of what they are. A single batch usually does 2. So I will get the pans out and show you how many it does. So I ended up with 4 loaves for a triple batch. Usually you get 6, however, these bread pans are almost double this one. So these are going to be bigger loaves. So that is why I only did 4. And they'll rise up and we'll have good sized loaves. I'm preheating my oven. It needs to get to 350. And they usually go for 45 minutes to an hour. There's not even really a time. It's just when they get done. But I'll show you when they get out of the oven. So the bread's done. What I actually do is pop it out. I'll show you how I do this to let it cool faster. Otherwise you get like condensation and the sides get super moist. So I prefer not to do that. So I'll show you how I cool it. So I have a glass plate, good old just plain butter knife. I leave it sitting on there. And then if I quit dropping everything, take my towel, I just flip the banana bread upside down, if it's going to come out for me. Here we go. And then flip it to where the knife keeps it up off the plate. There ends up being a small gap. That way it can cool this way and you don't get all the moisture. But my kiddo will slice this right up, put butter on it, and start eating it. So a couple loaves I will start cutting for them to eat. A couple I'll let cool and wrap and saran wrap and foil and put in the freezer. That way when this is gone and they're feeling like they want more banana bread, then we got it. So I've already started slicing and buttering it while it's still hot. I usually add 2 to plate. As you can tell, these loaves are quite a bit bigger than these. Like I said, these were the extra large bread pans. So I could have probably got 5 to 6 loaves out of this batch, depending on the size loaves you want. But yeah, this is how we do our banana bread. So this is how I'm packaging these up to freeze them. I have this huge thing of saran wrap. I got it at Costco actually a couple years ago, and I'm still using the same one. So I'm wrapping them, and then I'm going to put them in freezer bags with the date and obviously banana bread. That way the kiddos can just grab them out of the freezer and then they're ready to go.